You what? Babe, what are you doing?
Oh God, Mediocre's getting up.
Let me get up. Show you. Pearl, look at this, Pearl. This is what I do for Pearl. I'm tuned up for
down,
Pearl.
Son. Sit down.
Ooh, that thing juicy. Ooh, back that up. Sit your ass down. Okay.
What's going on, y'all? Grind to Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And you see who's on the screen. Your boy Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews, or MTR for short. I'm probably going to just end up calling him Mediocre. I mean, not saying that he's mediocre, but I mean, maybe his response was mediocre. If you haven't been on the internet recently, or you don't really follow the manosphere, there's a woman by the name of Miss Pearly Things, a white woman. Some of you may fancy her, some of you may think hideoso. But basically, she's been saying some pretty racist things out here. She platformed a known white supremacist by the name of Fuentes, and Mediocre Tutorials had to, do an impromptu switcheroo on his live stream yesterday and address those allegations. Are they even allegations, or are they just, hey man, stone cold facts? But here in this video, we're going to determine, what was his response like, man? Was he selling out for them butter biscuits? Was he going super triple omega pro black? Or was he riding the fence until his booty bled? We're going to probably give him a rating something out of 10 here after we go ahead and look through everything. Let's check out some clips and see what's going on. Let's go.
Shout out to Smooth J with the $10 super chat. Are you going to respond to Pearl being racist? What? Many people been warning Many people been warning RP creators about her. Now her true colors is showing. You going to respond? Y'all had no problem dissing Sneeko. What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about, my brother. Feel free to send me an email.
Email? Boy, he sound like the police, bro, and it's time for them to make something happen, man. Have any of y'all ever filed a restraining order on somebody? One time I filed a restraining order on this girl, and they took like forever to do it. So I filed that thing. It took like 6 months for them to come back and actually put it through. 6 months, and I knew it was 6 months because the girl still came back to my front door and left a note like, "You did this to me, why?" Like, bro, he talking about email. I feel like he knew. I think he knew what was going on. I think he watched Pearly Things content enough to understand what it was about. He just didn't really want to address it. Unless I think it'd be dumb to not watch a person's content that you're collabing with. You going to the beach in Miami with, you running around and gunning with. So I don't really understand how he didn't catch that. I think he knew. I think he just didn't want to come to this point because I believe he said, he doesn't like to bring up race or, go that route, doing his videos, which a lot of manosphere guys don't. They kind of just are blue-pilled towards race. They just act like everything sugar spice, everything nice. But, yeah, that's probably the first strike against him. I mean, I understand he ain't want to, hurt on his friend and everything like that. But, hey, man, got to keep it real. Let's go.
Shout out to Smooth J. $10 super chat down into the building. A legit hit piece was made on Pearl. Okay. It looks really bad. And since you was on the panel with her, even though you wasn't in question, you taking strays of people looking at you as fake. What the fuck? What? For what? So, a legit hit piece from a credible source? Or nah? Is this like real information, or are you guys trolling me? Shout out to Byron with a $25 super chat. So you're aware people are talking about O'Shea recent video on Pearl saying, what the fuck? I think he was reaching, in my opinion, but I'm not sure. I'm going to ask you for your views. Keep doing your thing. MT, I've been watching for 3 years.
So stuff like this pretty much took place for like the first 15, 20, 25 minutes of the stream. People were sending various super chats, with different messages in them. Hey, definitely different levels of money's goddamn. Mediocre, you had to goddamn hit at least $500 lick at least off of this stream. Now, it was definitely more than that. I'm pocket watching. I don't care nothing about it. I just want to be like you. I want to make a little bit of money off of some content. I want to quit my job so I can make some money off of YouTube. Goddamn. No, I wouldn't quit. I still do what I do. But yeah, hey man. But anyway, man, yeah, it was different super chats. Some people were like, hey man, address the allegations. Other people were kind of just blue pilled, lost in the sauce, like, hey, Mediocre, we love what you do. Just keep doing it. Just kind of surface level things. And then the third was like, maybe a tether folks, like some African people, some Caribbean people that maybe is fresh off the boat or something. Like, these black niggas here, they're so fragile. Yes, we make lots of on-time jokes ourselves. Let the white people do it too. Like, yeah, man. But let's keep going, man. And maybe I have a few more super chat clips. Maybe I don't. Let's get it.
Okay, Blessing was more like...
Wait, hold on. Just Pearly Things just disrespected black people in the worst way. Oh, Jesus Christ. What happened?
Okay, Blessing was...
Hold on. All right. Hold on. Guys, put a 1 down into the chat if you want me to bring this up on screen versus react to kind of the live stream shit. Put a 1 down into a chat. Put a 2 down into the chat if you want me to keep on going from the content that I was originally planning on going. Oh, that's a lot of fucking ones. Okay. All right. Okay. Stop putting the ones, guys. Okay. I got it. I got it, guys. Relax. Now, I don't know what happened. Before we go into this, I know Pearl and I know O'Shea. I just want to say that going into this.
It's more like late African.
Well, he's black.
Yeah.
Okay. So Pearl did a podcast with Nick Fuentes. I don't know when this was. Maybe like a month or so ago. I have not watched this podcast. It was not on YouTube. I believe that she put this on Rumble. Let me also say this as well. I can't believe the stream is going in this direction. I've only heard of the Nick Fuentes name. I've not watched a single video on him. So I don't know anything about him. All right, let's just keep going.
Now, Nick Fuentes.
Only thing I know about him is that he gets labeled anti-Semite. He gets labeled like a pro-white, anti-black. He gets labeled these things, but I don't know anything about him. Let's go.
Come on, son. You ain't no dummy boy, man. I know you went to school and you probably spent all your skill points in the book smart tree instead of the common sense or the contextual clues tree. But goddamn, that's pretty much all you need to know. She said, or he said, oh yeah, I don't really know Nick Fuentes, but I know they've labeled him an anti-Semite, and anti-immigration, anti-black. What else do you really need to know? Like you say, well, yeah, I don't really know the guy. You're still trying to leave something open for this guy. Are you scared? I thought you took up boxing. I thought you said you were getting it to them folks at the gym, bruh. Or is you lying? You one of them goddamn fitness boxing guys, boy. Yeah, man. What you mean, man? Call a spade a spade. If they're labeling him that and he's been canceled by everything, yeah, I think you know enough to be like, hey, bro, I don't really rock with Pearl platforming a guy like this. Why would you be doing that? That's kind of weird. I mean, I think he did say something about that being kind of weird, but bro, why are we mincing words with this Nick Fuentes guy, man? Come on, bro. Let's go. You act like you about to meet him and he might goddamn hit you with that goddamn fork. The fofo goddamn fake it fork combo one time. Let's get it.
Popular YouTuber Jason Black, who also runs the business YouTube channel, has pointed this out. And I know brother Jason Black, he was, way popular, more popular than me.
Shout out to Jason Black. I've actually featured his content on my channel previously.
She was trying to take a diss at African Americans. So I want to play that clip and let's see if he's right.
Okay. I wonder what Miss Pearly Things thinks of African immigrants versus Black Americans, specifically descendants of slaves, foundationals. I wonder what she thinks of that. If we get into the immigration discussion, I wonder what she's gonna say if you ask her about that. Brace yourself.
Wait a minute, hold on real quick. Is that how he always talks? Is that like a thing?
Shout out to Jason Black. I've actually featured his content on my channel previously.
Wait, hold up. Is that...
Discussion. I wonder what she's gonna say if you ask her about that.
Wait a minute. It's a goddamn WWE announcer. Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Hulk Hogan.
3 days later.
What the fuck was that?
Brace yourselves, all of her supporters.
No. And that's not a conservative position, especially not 50 million people in 10 years.
Okay.
Right.
Because America's got 300 million. So, you know, what is that? 1/6 of the population in 10 years.
And
Okay.
so why is that?
Why does he support that?
No, why are you against pro? Because in my head, see, I hire people from Africa, right?
Right.
Shout out Blessing.
She does. She hires editors, producers. She does.
3 weeks later.
I need a blessing where I live. Super talented.
See, like, the work ethic of people that are, like, not from America, and they often work harder than the people that are from America.
That's true.
So in my head, it's like, wouldn't it help us economically if we had more, like, if they had a certain, like, mindset in order?
Well,
Yeah, that's true. People not from America, immigrants, work harder than people that are from America. That's true. We talk about the entitlement culture within goddamn America all day. Is that the goddamn point? That's true. Hold up. Let me just make sure I heard that correctly. Maybe I heard that incorrectly. Hold on.
America, and they often work harder than the people.
Hold up. I'm seeing people in the chat talk about that's not true. Americans grind just as hard. No, they don't. You don't know what grind is. These immigrants that come here without a pot to fucking piss in. Without a pot to fucking piss in. They'll show you how to work.
I don't agree, Mediocre, and I guess you kind of blue-pilled. I think some people, you know, they kind of live a blue-pilled life out here in these streets. You know, you might not be blue-pilled with girls, but you might be blue-pilled in other areas of life. And I think, you know, guys like Mediocre are a little bit blue-pilled in other areas of life. And it's kind of funny that, you know, he's saying all that, you know, we don't know how to grind and all that kind of stuff. But then you goddamn take your ass to goddamn Finland somewhere for an MBA, and you rush delivered that 6-week part of your MBA or something. You was talking about at the beginning of the thing, you know, how you grinded so hard that you were able to take some extra time off and do a whole, I don't know, Western Europe crawl or something like that. So, I mean, you know, you yourself would be an example. But, yeah, man, I just don't really agree with the whole immigrants come over here and they grind harder. I've met so many different immigrants throughout my lifetime with varying degrees of work ethic. You got your guys that's like, man, you slick a loser, goddamn. Why did you even come over here? You got guys scamming, going into criminal activities. You got guys that are just pretty regular, pretty normal. They work hard, but they don't do anything better than anybody else. And then you got your guys who are like, oh man, goddamn, yeah, he the one, man. He gonna be somebody, man. But the same applies to Americans. And I think that in this case, you know, since you know we're talking about black Americans, are you hating on your own FBA, or are you, I don't know if he's FBA or not, because, you know, he is from New York. Them folks be, you know, just all kind of different Caribbeans and whatnot, maybe some Africans. So I don't know if he's FBA or not, but yeah, man, I've seen them all. And then on top of that, man, I think the lighter you come in, the more better it is for you, man. What's the name? Village Arsonist. Shout out to Village Arsonist. He was talking about how Ukrainian guys are coming in and getting free trucks. He said he's talked to at least 2 to 3 people that have gotten free trucks just for coming to the United States. How's that hard work? You got guys that are getting money, getting all kind of little extra special handouts. You got people here now, especially with today's climate, they got Mexicans actually coming up here illegally, demanding a license and citizenship. And these folks is giving it to them. And then these folks is like, oh, no, I don't want that. Move me to Canada. Like, bro, what?
brace yourselves, all of her supporters.
I'm bracing.
the work ethic of people that are like not from America, and they often work harder
Yes.
than the people that are from America.
Let me also tell you guys a short story as well. Pearl has shared this with me. I don't know if she wants this getting out. There was someone within her network. This is a Black American woman that stole from her and tried to extort her after stealing from her.
What was the point of you adding that in there, bro? You were trying to be like, oh yeah, not only do y'all not working hard, y'all be stealing and extorting too. What's the point of you trying to like soften the blow for her or something like that? Well, you guys do be stealing, so it's kind of deserved that when she talks about you guys the way she talks about you. Come on, man. What's the point of that, man? Just leave it out.
So maybe in her mind she's referencing that person. But no, because she doesn't say race within this. Hold on, let's keep listening.
So in my head, it's like, wouldn't it help us economically if we had more, like, if they had a certain like mindset in order?
Well,
yeah, she didn't say race, guys. She said American.
That's that goddamn too many skill points into the book smart skill tree, not the contextuals or the common sense skill tree right there, man. I think it's pretty, pretty easy to put into context who she's talking about. I mean, you're talking to Nick Fuentes of all people. I mean, he doesn't think that white people are lazy. He's Nick Fuentes. He thinks white people are God's gift to the earth. Use context clues, Mediocre. We need you to go ahead and take some skill points out of the book smarts tree, put them into the common sense and contextual clues tree. Please do that. It's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard to understand what's going on. I know you're trying to defend her because I don't know if you guys have been having some fun behind the scenes or, you just being a good friend. But there's not really much defense to be had. The fact that she even platformed Nick Fuentes in the first place is a violation. But let's go.
She didn't say black.
they work harder than people. Now she means black.
Hold up. This is what y'all stopped my stream for. I was having a good stream. I was having a fantastic stream. And y'all stopped my stream for this. I thought y'all fucked with me. I thought that y'all rode for me. I thought that y'all had my best interests in mind. This is why y'all stopped my goddamn stream. This is a wonderful, what's today? Thursday? I lose track of time now because I'm an entrepreneur. It's a goddamn beautiful Thursday afternoon, all right? I just wanted to have a quick stream. I just wanted to have a good time up here. I wanted to enjoy myself with the empty army, with the family.
One eternity later.
I'll be back, babies, all right? I got some shit to handle. I got some work to do. Please come back. We missed the fantastic strokes. Your hips, they're so strong. They're so meaty and full of force and power. I'll be back soon.
So yeah, as you can see, there was a lot of filler within this live stream. A lot of stuff that was unnecessary. He rewinded a bunch of things 10 times, 15 times. He kept on trying to deflect. He was another clip where Pearl and Nick talked about black people being late, and he kind of started to goddamn, get in gear a little bit, but he still was a little in denial. I would say that, yeah, she was definitely throwing a slide at black people because, like I said, again, you got white supremacist Nick on there talking about the black people are always late. Of course she's black. She was talking about her worker being late, and then he said, of course, yeah, she's black. And then she said, yeah, she chuckled. So I think it's pretty safe to say we know who you're talking about. Contextual clues, skill tree. But yeah, I won't let you guys suffer through too much. We'll get to the end where he kind of keeps it real. I'll finally make my judgment. We'll look at some comments and we'll end this thing. Let go.
Hold on. I've gotten a couple of emails now, apparently. Hold on, give me a second.
What do you mean, basically?
Well, yeah, I mean, because of course, we're getting into the details of it, but yeah, that's the gist.
Yeah, I mean, but you kind of deny it happened.
Yeah, I denied some of the parts of
You
it.
deny parts of it don't seem realistic to you. You
Right.
think they're embellished upon.
I think they're embellished, yeah.
The same way. This sounds. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
They're gonna
You're
be
gonna
in
get
trouble.
yourself
This
canceled.
sounds similar to the slavery stuff too, because that's literally the founder of, or the guy who made Roots said, I wanted a myth for my people to live by. So they often, but that's what they do, is they embellish. And I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible. It was.
Right.
But they want to make it like more horrible so that they can control people.
Now, though, that's her in her own words. 2 weeks ago, not 2 months ago, 2 weeks ago. So for those of you that
Give me a second to digest, guys. Hold on. Let me just say this before we continue on. I think that I did listen to the entire stream. Shout out to the Mighty Walk with a $10 super chat. The chat sounds like disgruntled BWs who can't handle critique. We all know foreign workers work harder than Americans. That's how America was built. Hello.
Wrong. America was built by FBA, and then the folks came in and just added on to it. So let's not play.
Okay, so it seems as though he's denying components of the Holocaust. Okay, doesn't sound like he said he's denying components of slavery.
Realistic to you. You
Right.
think they're embellished upon.
I think they're embellished, yeah.
The same way. This sounds. Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
They're gonna
You're
be
gonna
in
get
trouble.
yourself
This
canceled.
sounds similar to the slavery stuff too, because that's literally the founder of, or the guy who made Roots said, I wanted a myth for my people to live by. So they often, but that's what they do, is they embellish. And I'm not trying to say it wasn't horrible. It was.
Right.
But they want to make it like more horrible so that they can control people.
Here's the thing. Let me give you guys, before we go in and like dive in whether or not it's true or not, because I think it's very important whether or not it's true. Again, shout out to everybody that donated to BLM. Y'all got a lot of ROI for y'all investment. My issue with that statement is that she then goes on
Much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
and likens a quote, which we do not know yet. I'm going to Google it right now, whether it was true or false, to say that there's components of slavery that was false. That to me is ridiculous. The reason why it's ridiculous is because we have documented facts. Outside of the movies, we have historians. We have books. We have letters. We have actual people that have wrote actual things that were a part of the actual time, recounting the actual situations, recounting the actual scenarios.
So yeah, I pretty much condensed the almost 2-hour live stream into about 20 minutes. I mean, I left a lot of stuff out, but there was so much unnecessary stuff. It just didn't need to be in there, man. But go ahead and give what you think about his response down in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some comments. We'll check them out, and then I will give my actual thoughts at the end. So yeah, that's it for the video right there, man. What did you guys think about Mediocre's overall response? I thought that at the end he pulled it together. My only gripe with it is that it just took way too long. He was pussyfooting around, playing with that pussy, as Plies would say. You know, a lot of tap dancing, a lot of rewinding, prolonging. Just get to the point, man. You're scared to say it? That doesn't make any sense. I think it looks silly when guys try to lie for people that have bad behavior, just like when a man tries to lie for a girlfriend that is garbage. She cheated on him, she's been hitting on him, he's lying for her, but he keeps going back. He's not lying for her, but he keeps on going back to her, and in that case he starts lying and trying to justify his reasons as to why he's going back. It's kind of the same thing right here. Pearl's saying some crazy things that need to be addressed. You didn't really want to address them. You tap danced your way all the way through the live stream for about 2 hours. You ran up a nice little lick, a nice little check. You done got paid for the month off YouTube right here. This is going to be a great month for you, boy. I'm pocket watching again, like I said earlier. But yeah, man. Overall, I would give his response probably a 4.5 out of 10. I like the way he wrapped it up at the end, like I said earlier. But he tap danced way too much. And I can't really rock with that. I still do like him, but you're going to have to just keep it a little bit real, man. One thing I will say about the Black Manosphere, I think that guys need to be a little bit more wary of who they collaborate with. I also think that the Black Manosphere, while yeah, you should give game to all men, it's not fully about all men. I think that you need to tell young black men how to navigate the world, because it's a lot different than everybody else's experience. And I think that would be much more helpful and just much more realistic. Shouldn't be sitting up here talking about problems with them folks that are our problems. Have a panel of your own people, made by your own people, and do that there. But yeah, man, that's it for the video right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Mediocre now. Are you still rocking with him, or are you done with that boy? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you watched up to this point, have a great day, and I'll see you next time.